Welcome to Mr. C's Science Podcast. The States of Matter.
Today we'll be learning about different states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas. This is an introduction to some fun things we'll be doing later on in the year. Matter is everything around you. There are three basic states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Everything on Earth is made up of microscopic particles, molecules, ions, or atoms. The properties of the three elements are very easily defined and identified. A solid is anything that holds a particular size and shape. An apple, a block of wood, and a penny are all solids. The only way they can change their shape is by force. For instance, if you bite the apple with your teeth or chop the block of wood with an axe. The particles in a solid are tightly packed and don't make a lot of movements. There is not much free space in between the particles, so there is very little room for the particles to move. A liquid is anything that has size or volume but does not have a shape. Liquids must be contained in a cup, bottle, or receptacle in order to have a shape. Milk, water, or juice are liquids. When you pour milk into a glass, it takes the shape of the glass. If you spill the glass and milk on the floor, it will spread quickly as it takes the shape of the floor. Liquid particles are not as close together as particles in a solid and move around and past each other more freely. They have no regular shape or arrangement and move freely. Gases are hard to identify because they have no color or shape. Take a deep breath and feel your lungs get bigger. Your lungs are filling up with air, and air is a combination of many gases. It has no shape or size. The particles in a gas move freely at high speeds. There is a lot of free space in between the particles, and they take the shape of any container.
Did you know that matter is constantly vibrating? Atoms in a solid are very close together, and although all the atoms are moving or vibrating, they are moving very slowly. Liquids have definite volume and assume the shape of the container. It is also free-flowing. We can pour a liquid and it all sticks together as we pour it. Atoms in a liquid are further apart and vibrate faster than the solid. A gas has neither definite shape or volume and expands indefinitely. Particles in a gas move freely and at high. This chart shows the different states of matter, the solid, liquids, and gases. Liquids can become solids by freezing. Solids can become liquids by melting. Solids can also become gases due to sublimation, which is extreme heat. Liquids also become gases using heat or evaporation. This chart shows a lot of different examples of what can be done. You may remember the chart that we looked at earlier. It had a lot of different things that were solids, liquids, and gases. Can anyone think about the different things that are around the room right now that are solids, liquids, and gases? Using a piece of paper, I would like you to identify the solids, liquids, and gases that you can see around this classroom. Anything in the classroom can be used as a solid, liquid, or gas. Being that we are in an art room, there are many different things that could be identified as solids, liquids, and gases. When you come back together, make a chart that identifies all the different things that you see. What did you find? When you leave class today, I want you to look around you and think about the different states of matter in your world. Think about what happens when matter is heated. Think about what happens when matter is cooled. Think about what happens when matter is frozen. I want you all to notice that matter is all around you.